And hello everyone, all about the gyro here, and welcome to vlog number 14. So this vlog has been eagerly anticipated. What is going to be my schedule for season 3 of the 2021 iRacing calendar? So I will preface this by saying the reason why this is part 1 is part 2 is going to show you the thought process of how I made these decisions. And that involves our friend the spreadsheet. And when I went through that particular video, I found 2 inaccuracies and it was just driving me nuts. So we're gonna re-record it and get that up hopefully Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. So anyway, first of all, I hope all of you here in the States had Memorial Day weekend. I hope you took time, like I, to honor and reflect upon those who are willing to give all for the sake of others in the United States. Rest in peace, Tim. Now, my friends, the 5, yes, you just heard right, 5 series we're going to focus on. In these 5 series, some of them were very relevant, and some of them kind of found their way into the schedule because, as you're going to see in part 2, a lot of the series I was interested in fall on the same time slot, which is, for me here in Nashville, odd hour, 15 minutes past every other hour. So, first of all, we are definitely going to give Formula V a go. That's every hour at half past. And it's going to act as our pivot series to move from one series to the next. A lot of people think it's going to be a slower Skippy. So we're going to give it a try and see if that's the case. Hopefully next week, because next week is week 13 when iRacing releases the big thing, that we'll be able to drive it for the first time, make some initial impressions, and hopefully it is as fun as everyone says that it should be. Secondly, for sure, Formula Renault 2.0. Here's a series that, using the 3-tier system that I have, Fun, Featured, and Premier, has extended all the way up to Premier. And after a successful run in USF 2000, it's time for a run in Formula Renault. So that is 45 minutes past the hour here in Nashville. It's 17:45, 19:45, etc. On. You get the idea. The other 3 series are from the GT side. So GT3 Fixed, Premier Series. It's written as featured, but I think it's going to end up being Premier. That segues very nicely to VRS. That's correct. We are going to finally dip our toes into VRS because it's a great schedule this year. It's a lot better than IMSA. And with the limitations of time with summer, with other commitments I have, VRS is the longest I could really afford time-wise. The 5th and last series is we're going to make a return and do a proper full season of the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge in GT4. Driving, of course, the Porsche Cayman. So, these 5 series are going to cover a lot of different racetracks, a lot of different disciplines of driving, and so the generalist in me is very, very happy. Now, some of the series that missed out for one reason or another, LMP2 Fixed. That misses out because I don't have enough experience yet driving downforce cars, and before I do that series, you have a very good series called the Radicals that I should complete and become proficient in first before attempting LMP2. I have a bad feeling that's going to be a crash fest for a lot of people. F3 fixed. F3 is going to be a car that this season starts for fun, but may evolve to featured because F3 is now every hour. You have fixed, open, and then it repeats. Indy Pro 2000 misses out because low participation. They're trying to grow it, but I can't justify that car yet, even though I drove its little brother last season, because the times that I have available would line up with one split. And so it's just suffering to the time crunch. Maybe season 4. I want to see how participation is affected now that F3 fixed and Indy Pro are concurrent. I have a bad feeling Indy Pro may lose some of that 50% gain that they've had. IMSA, well documented, poor driving standards. Schedule's not that great next year. Season 4 looks to be worse. And it is the toxicity of IMSA. It's the driving standards of why we have said, enough is enough. Right now, it looks like P3 is secured. So, mission accomplished. We could make a cheeky run at P2, but it's one of those cases where I have to score 40 or more points to drop a score, and the competitor involved has no drops available. So all he has to do is gain a place or two, and he overtakes my 40-point gain. It's just math. It's life. So I may do Belle Isle just to see if I could sneak a 40 by to try for P2, but I have very low expectations. And then lastly, European Sprint Series, and it's time. We've had a very good run in ESS, but time, with it being 75 minutes, and I am expecting some people to start making that migration from IMSA into ESS, and with the LMP2s running at the same time, in essence, vis-a-vis ESS, there may be some downturn in attendance. So those were the reasons why. So I'm looking forward to this. This week, I have no idea what I'm going to race, but I took the whole weekend off. It was fantastic. Got outside, played some disc golf, enjoyed some sunshine, and I'm raring to go to finish this week knowing all of our championships are done. So all of our races this week is gravy. And so the purpose is very simple. Can we end the season on an up note in terms of iRating, in terms of SR, and have that thing called momentum? So I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, that's about it from now. I'm going to have some lunch, and I look forward to seeing you in a little bit on Twitch. Thank you everyone for your support, and make sure you take care of yourself and take care of one another. God bless.